Nous sommes très heureux pour retourner dans le Grenoble. Yeah. Et maintenant, c'est avec une très spéciale collectif called Brass and Bound. And okay, so here we go. On y va.
Really good, I must say. Yeah, great. I mean, with these extra 4 horn players, it's a big adventure, of course, to develop the songs and to give the solos and to. It's really every night better also. And great. It's Steve. Nah, I mean it's funny, but we won't last forever. We'll die at some point. But nah, it's a funny remark, and we know him very well. I mean, so. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was our idea to have a brass section, and we came up with the name Brass and Bound, because that's a great film. And so we picked different kind of jazz people and people we knew. And they're all kind of incredible, and all very, with an individual style and really strong. And so it's not just a horn section who plays only riffs, or it's also 4 people, and it's very unbound in a way, very all over the place. It's great. Yeah, it's always very hard to explain what kind of music you make. I mean, when you call it punk, it's a bit silly because that seems really old-fashioned, and rock it is also not. It's. I mean, in a way, we play our own music, and which sometimes is used very pretentious. Your own music, but in a way, the way Katarina plays the drums or the way we play the guitar, it's very ourselves gewoon. And so it's always very hard to describe something. So we come up with some silly things like that. No, it's very simple. We could just go in the practice room and we make something, and then. And it's a matter of listening good and developing it. And I mean, when we start writing new songs, we have nothing in a way, just a few lyrics and maybe a few beats, and then we nearly practice every day. Then and we develop it, and then we see how things go. And then most of the times we come out with 10 new songs or so. But you never know exactly how it goes. It's not that we have it under control. Some songs go whoop after 3 times, and some songs, wow, they become really good. It's mysterious, kind of. That's mysterious how that works. Huh? We have a strong link, but I mean, Ethiopia is very, very independent also, because they were never a colony, and they're very. Their whole culture is very, very strong and very, very with a big identity and stuff, and that's the connection, I think. But when we play in Ethiopia, they never think from, I have to also to play like that. They always think, I can do it, or I can do it much better, and that's really good in a way. They're really proud in a good sense, and they're really funny as well. Ethiopia is the funniest country I've ever been in. Yeah, I think it's for a long time bands were told from you have to. It's a very strange thing was created that the band always have to sell more and be popular and play bigger places and have a manager and have roadies and that's all a bit bullshit gewoon. I mean, you start with playing music and then you do that as good as you can, and then why do you need a roadie? You can carry your own amplifier, or that's all a bit bullshit around it. And I think it's really good to keep it very, very simple and work very hard and then do your best, and then you see a bit how it goes. And we are lucky also, and we all the time we go back in the practice room or we want to record a new album. yeah, we never think how much it will sell or not at all. We think, wow, this is the greatest we ever made, and this kind of really almost naive way of thinking, wow, this is. And as long as you have that feeling, then you continue. When we would have the feeling from, this is a bit the same as the last one, then we would stop also. It's more it's a very open kind of game in a way. And I think more bands can really be much more lasting longer. All these bands who go to a record company, they last only 2 years, because then they make one CD and the record company thinks, we can make some money, and that never happens, and then, or it happens only once in 1,000 times, and then all these bands get frustrated, and you get arguments with your manager or blah blah blah, all these people around it, and we organize everything ourselves, and it's also very simple, because then we're always responsible. There's not anyone around it with different interests or being very interesting with, and we keep it very simple, that thing. And we just try to play as good as possible. But it's hard work. I mean, I just drove for 6 hours in the car and and stuff like that. But that's fine. It's the only one, yeah. I like it somehow that things fall off and break off, but I still can play my music with it. It only has 5 strings, and sometimes I cut my hand yesterday, stuff like that. But it's also playing music. I learned that also in Africa a lot. All these kind of improvising and play music with. I mean, you don't play better music with a perfect shiny guitar or a polished drum kit, or it should be alive somehow, the music. Some of our favorite group is from France, Happy Ways from Bordeaux. They're really incredible good group. And Chocolate Billy also from Bordeaux. That's an incredible good scene. You know Happy Ways? Happy Ways? It's really fantastic one. You should see it. It's hard to describe. It's really special. Come to the gig.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.